I was thinking about when I moved, the state that I was in, uh, what was going on in my mind and in my spirit. Uh, and I'm telling you, uh, that was a very traumatizing time. Moving from a major metropolitan area like New York and coming to a rural environment was like a culture shock. I've never been or lived in the country, much less uh, spent any significant time in the country. But one of the things that I realized uh, once I came to the knowledge of the truth and understanding what success is, what money is, who controls it, what politics is really all about, it was really uh, a destruction of my illusions. And what we're having in the hour that we're living in today is a problem that many people are having, is that with all this truth that's coming out, because they said in the last days, knowledge shall increase. And do we not see all kinds of truth coming out? However, just because truth is coming out and people are hearing the truth, that does not mean they're going to be accepting of the truth. Because the lie binds and the truth sets free. And one of the things that a lot of people will have a hard time doing is letting go of their illusions. I say that to say that, when I was living in the world, I considered myself to be successful. And that success, was defined as two 30-year mortgages on one main house in South Jersey and another house in North Jersey, a multifamily house, a nice job, work from home job. I was working from home way before anybody else, but before working from home became a norm. A couple extra dollars in my pocket. My second man cave in that apartment on my rental property, where if I didn't want to be at my house in South Jersey, I could be at my little crib in North Jersey. The freedom to move to and fro as I please without being questioned. The ability to go and have a good time when I wanted to. Pretty good life, right? Pretty good life. But when I came to the knowledge of the truth, I came to the conclusion that all of that was illusions. And what I thought that I had, which I valued as something, tailor-made suits, and I still got my suits and, my nice clothes. I mean, there was no reason to throw that stuff away. But my house, my career, my certifications, all of those things I defined as, a big coal cart. Oh yeah, that's a lot of lumber right there they trying to get rid of. But I defined all of these things as the trimmings of a successful young black man. However, again, when I realized and came to the knowledge of the truth, I realized that all of these were lies. All of these were illusions, because at the end of the day, that job was not my job. I mean, I had a career. I didn't have a job. There's a difference between a career and a job. Many people have jobs. They don't have careers. But the career that I had and the job that I had was not my job. I've been laid off, fired several times before, always able to get a new job in my career. But at the end of the day, it wasn't mine. And I could be laid off at any given time. Come to find out, my 30-year mortgage, the bank owned the mortgage. I owned a note. The house was not mine, but I had to spend a lot of time and energy and effort and the upkeep, and that's what got me into carpentry, because I was like, man, I'm paying somebody $650 to fix a 3/4 inch pipe when I could just learn how to solder that thing myself. Because they used copper back then. Before, it wasn't CPVC or PEX or anything like that. I say it to say, the things that many people out there think is successful, think is statuses of success, is really not. I really had nothing. I really had zero. The job I didn't own, the houses that I didn't own, I wasn't in debt because I didn't believe in credit cards. But still, I had no real appreciating assets. And that was a difficult thing to come to the realization to, but I had to come to the realization. And now, when I look at the country life, it's nothing like being debt-free and financially independent. There's nothing like being able to come to and fro and not have to worry about money. Of course, I'm not a wealthy man. I don't have tens of thousands of dollars access like some of your rich pastors who ain't got to work for nothing. Your rich social media influencers. We got to get out here and we got to put our hand to the plow. But real wealth is defined by your ability to love your family, have a relationship with the Most High, and live a life free of the stress of the drama of this world. To be able to eat good, clean food, drink good, clean water, not have to worry about if the lights is going to go off or you're going to have a heating bill or a water bill. Because, see, I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a car note. I don't have a heating bill. I don't have a water bill. I don't have a sewage bill. I don't have a food bill. I don't have any of these things because I live free and I understand how money works. I understand how the system works. And so, therefore, by being able to work with these, I'm able to live a life that's a whole lot more peaceful than the life that I had in the city. Because, again, you never know when they could just take that stuff from you. You never know. But, and we live in they can still do eminent domain. I get all of this. I still got to pay a little, my property taxes is $420 a year. I mean, just dirt cheap. That's that's 2 sheep. That's a day's worth of labor for me. But we're going to have to redefine what success is. We're going to have to redefine what true wealth is, because the things that many people think is wealth and success, it ain't. It's the lies that this system has told us. And we have to break those lies. Hopefully I was able to say something that has stimulated thought. You have a blessed day.